we are live at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida for Week 12 action in which the Houston Texans come into town to take on the Dolphins. And the story today is all the odds being stacked against the Texans. They come in today following a tough loss in which they had a failed comeback against the Washington Commanders on the final play of the game. After the heartbreak it was, now they must travel into the Miami Heat, attempt to contain the high-powered Dolphin offense. And in the middle of it all, we have a reunion. In Week 3, the Texans traded away Brandin Cooks to the Dolphins in return for middle linebacker Jerome Baker. This trade has been amazing for both sides as Miami has a third-star receiver to complement Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, and he is another weapon for Tua. And for the Texans, they got a young 25-year-old to build the linebacking core around, and that has started to have great production since coming into Houston. No matter how great this trade has been for both the players and the teams though, both these guys are definitely looking to have a revenge game today. It'll be interesting to see who gets the upper hand here. The Texan offense will have the impossible task today of keeping up with the Miami passing game, which has already produced 29 touchdowns on the year, and their defense will need to figure out how to contain the incredible speed in their receiving core as they struggled to do that a week ago. The defensive backfield for Houston needs to make some big plays when the ball is in the air, or this one could get ugly very, very quickly. However, we are now moments away from action. Both teams are prepped. Coaches and captains have said their final words. The energy in this building is electric. Both sides are confident they can walk out with the W today, but who will get it? Time to find out. With our kickoff to come from Cameron Johnson, our game is on! The ball is away. They have their returner back, and he is back to receive, but the ball flies up the back of the end zone. A touchback that will bring out this impressive Miami offense to start the day. And with all the weapons on this team's success all comes down to their quarterback, Tua, who so far on the year has thrown for 1,900 yards with 20 touchdowns, but he needs to step it up if they hope to find a playoff spot as we near the end of the season. Today would be a great opportunity against the young Texans to take advantage. They start our opening drive on the 25, 2x2 look. The running back Edmonds joins Tua in the backfield. They begin with a run. Edmonds hit the pile, and he goes down for a loss of 1. 2nd and 11, Tua now under center. He takes the snap. Drops back, jumps off for Edmonds, who's brought down quickly for a loss of another yard on that one. That means after a wonderful play by the safety Eric Murray, we find ourselves for a quick third down. 12 still to go on the 23. Everything so far has gone backwards. They snap it. It's another pass call. He rifles it right and just out of reach for Tyreek Hill. That means they will call on the punter Thomas Morstead with the 3 and out to start the day. He punts it away. Kes Watkins is back to receive this one. He will take it from the 34, goes up, then right, and he is finally down after 5. And that means the Houston offense gets their first chance on the day. And while Davis Mills may not be the long-term answer for this team, he has started to turn his year around a bit with some great starts recently. But maybe that can be contributed to the brilliant breakout of receiver Kes Watkins. It is time now to see if he can continue the success today, or if that glory is all but over. They start at their own 39. 3 receivers left. Pierce in the backfield. Mills under center. He gets the snap. Drops back. Rolling right. He stops. That's his feet. Fires. Jackson has it. And he's dragged down by Jones after getting up to the Miami 36. And that is how to start your day on offense. What a play. Great work to see the time. Set his feet. Deliver the throw. And if we can get a look at the sideline, Lovie Smith could not be happier. Mills might be starting to put it all together here. They go 2x2 now. That last play went for 25. Mills drops back. He rolls right again. But this time, yes, he's going to take off. He gets the contact from Agba and finds his way out at the 32. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard scramble. Mills gives to Mechie. Wait, no, it's a play action. Mills launches right for Mechie. Interception by Xavier Howard. He's tackled down, but what a play to stop the early momentum building for Houston. Incredible. That was just a poor decision by Mills, honestly. Taking an early shot against the veteran Howard with a receiver in Mechie who is great at a lot of things, but one-on-one deep, he is not. And that interception means the Dolphin offense gets a chance to redeem themselves from that disappointing 3 and out in the opening drive. Can they find a way to just move the ball forward? Time to find out. Starting on the 17. Shotgun look for Miami. 7:35 left in the first quarter. Waddle's brought in motion. They give to him on the sweep, and he is going, and he's met by King after 5 yards. 2nd and 5, now on the 22. Tua gives to Edmonds. Wait, no, it's a play action. Moving left. steps up, fires out of bounds, and takes the hit from Hughes. Third down now, 5 yards still to go. They put Hill, Waddle, and Cooks out to the right. Shotgun snap. Tua looking, and he's hit as he throws, and it falls incomplete. The play made by Ross Blacklock, and another 3 and out means Mills gets away with the interception, and he's hoping he doesn't make the same mistake this time out. A poor punt as Houston starting on their own 45. They have 2 receivers left, 2 tight ends added to the line. They snap, give to Pierce, up the middle, and his first carry goes for only 1. 2nd and 9 now, bunch set right. They go with a handoff for Pierce, up the middle. He barely makes it back to the line. That means a quick 3rd down, 9 yards still to go, under 6 minutes left in the quarter. Mills gets, looking, dropping back, throws over the middle. Jackson has it, but he's brought down at the Miami 48. That is 4 yards shy of the sticks, and a great 3rd down stop from Miami. There wasn't much Mills could do on that one. Some very good coverage from the Dolphin defense, and that means the Texans will now join the 3 and out train. Wait, no, they're going for it. Yes, 4th down, 4 to go. They're set. Mills is ready. He takes the snap. He's looking, fires short, and the ball is knocked out of the hands of Mechie. What a play from the corner row, and an early 4th down try fails for Houston. They went simple, only trying to get enough for the first, and Rowe played it perfectly, hitting him just as the ball came to him, and that means Miami gets another chance with the best field position they've had all day. Can they finally make something happen with it? They start 2 yards shy of midfield, loading the line. Edmonds alone in the backfield, 2 under center. He gets quick fires, and Gesicki's first grab of the day gets him up to the Texan 47. 2nd and 5 now. Bunch set left. Gesicki alone right. Ball is snapped. They give to Edmonds up the middle and taken off his feet by Blacklock. Another early 3rd down. 5 yards to go. Tua with a lone shotgun look. He's ready. He gets the snap. He's looking, launches a deep left, looking for Edmonds, and that ball is knocked away by the rookie safety, Petre. A phenomenal play by him prevents a possible touchdown. But these Miami fans are not happy. That is 3 straight 3 and outs. Texans start their drive now on the 15. 4:04 left in the quarter. Mills gives to Pierce. Up the middle, has space, and he's brought down at the 22 after eating a shot. 2nd and 3. That last run went for 7. They snap, give to him again. Stays up the middle, and he's untouched till he's brought down at the 34. A big 12 yards to get him going now. Maybe starting to catch fire early. Let's see. New set of downs. The fullback Janovich in the game. They give to Pierce for a 3rd straight. Slips off Wilkins and Tapwood after getting to the 36. 2nd and 7. They go 2-by-2 look. They switch to the pass. Mills. He releases before he's hit, and Jordan has it down at the Miami 46, and that was a perfect ball from Mills. We need to take another look at that one. Standing tall, he ate the hit from the blitzing row, but not until after placing a perfect ball between the corner and the safety for the tight end Jordan to get the easy catch. And if Mills is going to play like this, Miami might be in for a long day today. That last play went for 18, just over 2 minutes in the first. Back to the run. Pierce shoves out the first man and goes down after 1, maybe 2 yards there. 2nd and 8. 2 receivers left and 2 tight ends. Another handoff for Pierce. Hits the pile, pushing it forward, and they mark him down at about the 39. That brings us to a 3rd down, 3 yards to go. Deshaun Jackson, the lone receiver, out left. They're going to go with a handoff right. No, it goes left. He gets stuffed. Nowhere to go for the rookie, and they are taking this over. They're talking it over on the sideline now. But let's take another look at this. What did they do here? An incredible play. They tried to trick them on the misdirection. If we can get another shot of this. Misdirection in the backfield does not work. The Dolphin defense was not falling for it. Stuffed them at the line of scrimmage. They do decide to go for it on 4th down. 3 yards to go. They failed their first 4th down attempt. They snap it. Mills looking. He slings it left and out of reach for Mechie, and that means it is yet another failed 4th down attempt due to some great coverage from the Dolphins. If we can look, it was locked down, but that means no punt needed. Miami takes back over on offense, and they need to make something happen. They start on their own 39. 29 seconds left in the quarter. Tua takes the snap, drops back, moves left, quick fire for Gesicki, who secures the catch, and that will bring us to the end of the first quarter with both teams scoreless and very little separating them so far. We start the second quarter with Miami on offense. 2nd and 6, 6 yards shy of midfield. Bunch set right, single receiver left. Tua takes the snap. Looking, quick fires for Waddle. Puts the moves on Baker and dragged down on the 50. And Jalen Waddle just showed up his old practice foe in Baker. And Coach Mike McDaniel is loving it right now. New set of downs, avoiding the 3 and out this time. Another pass Another quick throw, and this time it's Cooks. And his first catch against his former squad goes for 7. 2nd and 3. Handoff for Edmonds, I think. Yes, it is. He's met immediately by Nelson in the backfield. An incredible play from him. Backs the Dolphins up 3. A perfect call to send him in off that side. And the seasoned Lovie Smith pays off with a good call there. What a play by that man. We can take another look at this. Nelson, quick, came unblocked off the edge and held up Edmonds long enough for Grenard to come in for the assist. That brings us to another 3rd down for Miami. 6 yards for the first from the Texan 47. Tua gets the snap. Pressure coming. Go, he releases, and Waddle wide open turns upfield up the middle, and he's forced down, but not until after getting up to the 34 and extending the drive for his team. Grenard was so close to making the play there. Another new set of downs. Under 8 minutes left in the half. We have movement. And they throw the flag. Let's hear the call here. And they're going to get the left guard Flowers on the false start. That right there will back them up 5 for a 1st and 15. They go with a shotgun snap. Tua has it. Rifles it right. Off the mark looking for Edmonds. Flies out of bounds. 2nd and 15 on the 39. They do give to Edmonds this time off. A ton of space up the middle. And he eats a shot late, but he gets up to the 33. That last play gets back those penalty yards, so it's now a 3rd and 10 from the 33. Tua gets the ball. Looking. He goes deep again for the end zone. And a phenomenal play by Desmond King. Breaks up the potential Tyreek touchdown. That means that we have a first field goal attempt from the kicker Sanders from 50 yards out to break the stalemate. It's up and good. And the Dolphins have finally put up a score, going ahead of the Texans 3-0 in the 2nd quarter of play. Hal Houston responds, starting on the 26. There's over 7 minutes left in the half. 2 receivers left, 1 right. They give to Pierce. Wait, no, it's a play action. Mills looking, throws, and out of reach for Watkins. 2nd and 10 now. Mills back under center. He drops back. Looking. Unloads it left. And this one flies out of bounds. A quick 3rd down for Houston after 2 incompletions. Still 10 yards to go. Working out of the same formation. Mills gets. Drops back. Looking. He floats it. On the money for Jordan. Dragged down 3 yards shy of midfield. And another beautiful ball for Mills here. And these Dolphin fans expected an easy win today. But this game is much closer than any of them would like right now. Mills floated this perfectly over the head of the linebacker and underneath the coverage of the defensive back to get it to his guy. And his receivers are trying to keep him hyped. If he is on, this team is moving. New set of downs. That last play went for 21. This time they give to Mack. Has space left. And he steps out at about the Miami 40. With his first carry of the day going for about 12 yards. What a way to start your day, young fella. Watkins drew his man with the fear of the speed, and Jackson sat back, held a great block on the outside against Jones to get the backup running back some easy yards, and that is just how Coach Smith drew it up there. Just over 6 minutes left in the half, just outside of field goal range. Mills takes the shotgun snap, deep drop back, rifles middle, interception by the linebacker Holland. He cuts left, has space, Jordan misses the dive, daylight ahead of him, he's going, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown for Javon Holland. That is a pick 6, and he has just brought this game to 2 scores lead. What a play by him. That was yet another bad decision from Mills, looking for his running back. He threw it into double coverage, and this was just easy for Holland as he made him pay for taking it the full field for the score. What a play. What a way to make a statement on this game. The point after attempt from Sanders is up, and it is good. And with that score, has moved to Dolphins 10, Texans 0. And who would have thought the first touchdown in today's game would come from a Miami linebacker? They'll take it no matter how they can get it. As Houston comes back to try again, Lovie Smith is having some words with his QB, trying to get his head right so he can hopefully make some better decisions. They start the drive on the 25. 5:55 left in the half. 2-by-2 look. Here's back with Mills. Ball is snapped. Mills, he steps right. Hit as he throws in it. Flies out of bounds. He's probably lucky it did there. 2nd and 10. That last ball was intended for Collins. This time, they give to Pierce. He goes inside before being brought down at the 28. But we have a man down on the field, and this does not look good. It's the 4th-year tackle for Houston, Titus Howard. And with the training staff out there, it looks like he's walking under his own power. But he is really favoring that left leg right now. Hopefully, nothing too bad. However, and he must travel back to the action. Third down, 7 yards still to go from the 28. 2 receivers left. Mills gets, looking, slings it. Rudolph has it, out of reach for Campbell, and he's finally knocked out of bounds on the 49. Way to get some big yards late for the veteran tight end. Mills finds him in between the corners. A beautiful ball with great placement, and the Texans are saying the injury to Howard looks like it's only a foot contusion, so he does have a chance to return later in the game, but it is not likely. That last pass went for 21. Tight formation for Houston. They go back to the pass. Mills goes towards the sideline, and Jackson cannot hold on. Great coverage from Byron Jones. That incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. Handoff for Mack. Up the middle. Falls forward. Up to the Miami 46. Third down now. 6 yards to go for the first. Mills clears out the backfield. 5 wide. He gets looking, fires left. Jackson spins away from his man, and he's pushed out of bounds at the Miami 31. A big 15-yard grab keeps this drive alive. Great awareness from both Mills and Deshaun to see Jones had his back turned, and he lets Jackson turns out wide with the throw to extend the play and get them even closer to points on the day. Lovie Smith loving this play right now. We know that's his phrase that he loves to use. New set of downs now. Mills under center. Jordan motion. Handoff. Great block from the tight end. Pierce reaches forward to get to the 25. Under 4 minutes left in the half. 2nd and 4. They go with another for Pierce. Cuts inside. Massive stiff arm to Holland. And finally brought down at the 14. A strong 11-yard gain from the rookie sensation. Pierce had his eyes up, saw the linebacker incoming, and showed off the strength, sending him away and fighting for all the yards he could muster. Another great block at the end from Jackson, and another look at this stiff arm. Boom! It was a beautiful stiff arm. What a show of strength. What a play. This Dolphins sideline is starting to go quiet as the Texans are drawing near. 14 yards from 6. They decided to give to Pierce. No, it's a play action. Mills rolling right, and he cannot get this away. Sacked by the pair of Raekwon Davis and Christian Wilkins. What a play to make a stop. Rudolph was leaking right, and Mills just needed 1 more second to get this ball away. But he tucked it in, ate the sack, and successfully held onto the ball. And that play brought the excitement back to the Miami sideline. If we can get a shot over there, McDaniel and his offense, highlighted by Tyreek Hill, is getting excited for their next chance out. That sack lost them 7. Now 2nd and 17. Handoff for Mack. Goes right. Fighting and goes down at the 17-yard line. Third down now. 13 yards gets them the first. 17 gets them the score. But we'll come here. Mills handles the snap. Waits. Looking. Fires left. Watkins has it. Cuts in. Makes a man miss. And they say he didn't get it. Inches short. What a stop. But Lovie Smith is telling his guys to run back to the line. They're going back quickly, and McDaniel's forced to blow a timeout just as the 2-minute warning arrives. As we head to the break, the Texans may be moments away from a touchdown here. We start our final 2 minutes of the half with Houston going for another 4th down, needing just inches from the 4. Give to Janovich, and he has the first down. That gets them in a goal to go. Now up to the 2. Clock ticking down. Ball is snapped. Handoff for Pierce. Up the middle. Dive. Touchdown. Touchdown for Dameon Pierce. And the Houston Texans have finally found their way on the scoreboard with another touchdown for that young man. What a play. Way to get on the board, young fella. A pretty simple call here. Dominant running back. 2 yards out. Just give it to him. And he rewards them with a diving effort to get them in for the score. A play very reminiscent of what should have happened at the end of Super Bowl 49. That was a great call from Lovie Smith. And what a play. Way to get his man in there. Way to get points. Way to keep this game even closer than it was before. And Fairbairn's extra point attempt is out. The ball is up, and it is good. And the Houston Texans have moved this game to Dolphins 10, Texans 7. They are set, ready. It's a kickoff. Ball is back. Johnston. Miami takes from their own end zone. Up the middle. Hit. Ball is out. Grugier Hill has it. He's going. Dives. Touchdown. A fumble return touchdown on the kick return for Kamu Grugier Hill. And this game has flipped on its head. Oh my. The Miami return man got lit up by multiple Texans, and Grugier Hill was in the perfect position to scoop this up and take it back for 6. Very soon after his first try. What a play. Fairburn is now out for his second point very soon after the first. It is up and it is good. And the rest of the defense is showing him love as he has now given them a lead to defend as Texans now lead 14-10 over the hometown Dolphins. Another kickoff now brings out the Miami offense, and now this is a completely different situation. Now they need a go-ahead score with only 1:10 left in the half, 2 timeouts starting on the 25. These are the drives they need to put together if they hope to make a playoff push. Tua takes the snap, quick fire right. Gesicki brings it in for 2, and he's brought down inbounds. They are forced to burn a timeout, and that means they have only 1 left after the debacle going into the 2-minute warning. Just over a minute left in the half. Let's see what they can do here. A full field still to go for the go-ahead score. Ball is snapped. Tua, patient, looking over the middle for Waddle, who's brought down at the 36-yard line. They're running back to the line. No huddle. What will they go with here? They give to Evans. No, it's a play action. Tua throws, and Waddle brings in another before going down on the 44. They take their time for this next play. Snapped at 15 seconds. Tua trying to roll out right. He throws a crossbody left in, batted down by King. 9 seconds left. Still 1 timeout. Maybe 7 yards gets him in the field goal range. Tua gets quick fires. Hill gets it in for 5, and they call their final timeout, and that was the setup they were looking for. That means out comes the kicking team. They are set, ready to kick this. Oh, no, a timeout from Houston. They're trying to ice Sanders here. Smart call from them. Let's see if it works out. From 56 yards out to bring this game to within 1. The kicker Sanders for his second of the day. His kick is up and going wide right. No good. He could not catch the wind how he wanted, and it stayed too far right, and that right there may come to bite them as there is still 2 seconds left on the clock, and it looks like Houston is ready to take advantage. They are lining up to go for the Hail Mary from 54 yards out. We know Mills has the arm. They snap. Receivers going deep. Mills waiting. He fires for the end zone. It's up. Ball bobbled. Incomplete. And that right there will bring us into halftime as after a back and forth first half, which has been way more competitive than we could have guessed, the Texans are leading the Dolphins 14-10 in their building, and they'll be looking to fix these mistakes during the break. But now let's send you back to the studio for the halftime report. Thank you for that introduction. Let's take a look around the league today. Across the state in Jacksonville, we have another surprisingly close battles with 35 seconds left in the first half. Ravens hold a narrow 4-point lead over the Jags, with physicality being the story of the game. Up in Charlotte, Russell Wilson is looking to make something positive out of a very up and down season for his Broncos as they hold a 21-7 lead over the Panthers at half. And over in Nashville, with just over a minute left in the half, we have another tight battle as the AFC defending Bengals hold a single touchdown lead over the 3-7 Titans. Thank you. Let's take you back to the field for the second half of action. Morstead kicks us away for our second half. Watkins is back, but he will let this one go for the touchback, and that means out comes the Houston offense to start the second half, and they have told us their focus for the second half is to ride the wave that is Dameon Pierce. He has been dominant all season, including today. They must continue to feed him. For the first drive of the second half, starting on the 25. One receiver each side of the formation. Pierce in the backfield. They give to him. No, play action. Rolling, fires, and out of reach for Jackson. Start the day with an incomplete 2nd and 10. 2 receivers left. Mechie, motion across. Give to him. No, it's for Pierce, who cuts inside, trucks through row, and goes down soon after on the 31. A quick third down. 4 yards still to go. Max steps into the game. Mechie and Watkins stacked left. Mills gets the snap, dropping back deep. He decides to leave. Rolling left, looking, nothing open, and he's dragged down. The stack made again by another duo of Ingram and Wilkins. What a play to force the 3 and out. Both sides did everything right on this one. Mills extended the play by moving all the way outside. Nothing came open. The Miami defense tracked him perfectly, taking a perfect angle and bringing him down before anything opened up. And with the punt to come, the Texan defense will now be tested for the first time of the second half. Tua takes over possession, starting on the 28. They start with Hill out left, Cooks and Waddle out right. Waddle's in motion again. He gets it again. Moving left. Jukes and goes, and he's dragged down by Petre on the 32-yard line. 4 yards on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 6. It's a give to Gaskin up the middle. Hits the pile, and his first carry goes for about 3. Third down now. 3 yards to go for the first. From the 35, the fullback Alec Ingold in the game. They go with a run for Edmonds, and he is thrown backward, short of the sticks. A huge fourth down stop for Houston, and so far on 5 carries, Chase Edmonds only has 2 total yards to show for his efforts today. They have locked down the run game all day today, and this shows that by not just stopping him, but tossing him back the other way off his feet, a dominant display from this defense, and that means out comes Morstead for the punt. He gets it. Sends this one away. Watkins back to receive. He will take this one from the 8. He cuts left. Outruns Phillips. And Redwine. Turning upfield. And a stiff arm. And he's finally out of bounds at the Houston 41. A massive 33-yard punt return for Watkins. Puts his team in a prime position to extend this lead. Mills now takes over, starting with a very tight look. 7:07 left in the third. Pierce alone in the backfield. They get with the motion for Jordan. Moving upfield. He's finally tackled out of the Miami 41, but he made sure to put down Holland before he did so. A monster 18-yard carry to flip field position. The crossing blocks up the middle were perfect to get him room to work with, and he continues to punish the Dolphins linebacker Holland for the earlier pick 6, setting him down by lowering the shoulder. At some point, that man should just get out of the way, and the Houston defense is loving it on the sideline right now. A strong play to start the drive. How do they follow it up? Give outside for Pierce. Block from Jordan. Room outside. Going. Gives a stiff arm and knocked out of bounds at the 28. That is 2 straight first down carries for their RB1. Drive continues. Texans moving with a purpose now. Mills gets. Looking. Unloads left. Jackson has it. No. It's knocked away. Incredible coverage from Jones once more. 2nd and 10 now. They're going to give to Mack. He gets blocked for the receivers. Avoids the dive. Space outside. One man to beat. Gives him a vicious stiff arm. And he is sent to the ground after getting up to the 10. Texans are now goal to go. A very well constructed drive from Lovie Smith here. Can they capitalize? What a great play by Mack. Showing that strength we all know that he has somewhere in the tank. Every member of this squad gets involved in the run game, as they showed it here with Watkins and Mechie contributing some wonderful blocks to give Mack the open space to work with. Flashing that bit of strength at the end. We love to see it. Sending Rowe the other way. 1st and goal now for Houston. 10 yards to get them the touchdown. About 5.5 left in the third. I-form look here. Handoff right for Pierce. Met quickly and down at the 8. 2 yards closer now. They come with a bunch right. Jackson alone on the left side. Mills under center. He takes the snap. He sends the jump ball, and off the hands of Jackson once more. Another potential touchdown for him. Not able to be brought in. Now a 3rd and goal, 8 yards away. Back in the game now. Shotgun snap. Mills escapes left. Ingram in pursuit. Off his back foot. Fires, and he's lucky it hit the dirt. That will bring out Fairbairn for his first field goal attempt of the game from 25 yards out to make this a touchdown game. His kick is up and right down the middle. It is good, and the Texans have extended this lead 17-10 against the Miami Dolphins. Tua and this talented Dolphins offense takes the field once more. A single touchdown separates these two sides. Can they eliminate the deficit? They start the drive on the 25. Bunch set left. Gesicki alone on the right. Edmonds joins Tua in the backfield. They snap. Tua has it looking. He goes short over the middle for Waddle, who secures and goes down on the 33. That means a 2nd and 2. They load the line here. Tua gets. Give to Ebony. No, it's a play action. He sets off right. Sacked. The ball is out. Fumble. Miami jumps back on it. But either way, massive play by the 3rd-year edge rusher, Jonathan Grenard. And Miami is just lucky to still have a chance at 3rd down here. What a play. Tua felt the pressure coming. Tried to take off on the right side, but Grenard saw it. Jumped off the block to make the play, and he very nearly caused a turnover. And he knocked that ball free on the hit. 3rd down now. 10 yards for the first. Under 4 minutes left in the quarter. Tua sitting in the shotgun. Gets the snap. Patient. Looking. Steps up in the pocket. Fires. A dime for Gesicki, who brings it in. And he's brought down by multiple defenders at the Houston 45. What a conversion on 3rd down. Tua has struggled all day, but he had great poise to step up in the pocket, make a perfect throw on the run, and to put it in the breadbasket for his tight end. And the momentum has quickly swung back to the Dolphins. That catch from Gesicki went for 30 yards. New set of downs now. They go with a handoff for Edmonds. He goes left, cuts it back inside, and tackled by Hewitt at the 39-yard line. 2nd and 5. They go with a bunch set left. Hill comes across. They give him, wait, no, it's for Cooks. Avoids 2. Cuts upfield. Gets a block from Waddle. He's brought down by the man he was traded for, Jerome Baker at the 29. His first big play against his former squad, and he probably loved every bit of it. His team certainly did. Dolphins are driving now, just over 2 minutes in the quarter. Tua drops back. Quick fire for Hill, who brings it in through the tight coverage from King, and Tua just trusted his man with that throw there. Let's take another look at it here. Hill got just enough room on the break of his route for Tua to zip that one in there, and they draw 8 yards closer to the end zone with the all-needed touchdown to come. 2nd and 2 from the 21. Tua gets, looking, nothing, scrambles left, and with Green in pursuit, he throws this one away. Smart decision there. A big 3rd down. 2 yards still to go. Down a touchdown just outside the red zone. They go with a run. Edmonds fights through the tackle for Murray and reaches forward to grab the first. A pure effort play from their running back. And now the pressure is starting to build for Houston. And Lovie Smith expects his guys to be able to make that stop every single time. Murray came down quick. Guessing run. Met him behind the line to gain. But this shot shows the fight to get those extra few yards needed. Let's look. Sideline cam here. Met him early. Fights through the marker. Gets the first. Just over a minute left in the quarter now. On the 16. Waddle set in motion again. He gets it again. And they've seen this too many times today. They stuff him behind the line for a loss of 1. They can't do that all day without expecting to get stopped. 2nd and 11 now. Tua lone shotgun. They snap. He's patient. Looking. Fires. Waddle gets quickly brought down by Harris. And that brings us to another critical 3rd down. 7 yards gives them the first. 13 gets them the score. Final play of the quarter. Tua takes another pass call. Fires over the middle for Cooks. They say he's short. Stop made by Baker. And that will take us to the end of the 3rd with Miami on the verge of tying this game up if they go for it on 4th down here. They are going for it here on 4th and 1. Dolphins from the 6 to start our final quarter of play. They give to the fullback, and Ingold has the first down. Now it's goal to go for Miami from the 4. Ingold stays in the backfield. What will they go with? They give to Edmonds, and that play is blown up early by Hughes and Baker to back them up on their first try. Bold call from Houston to send an all-out blitz, and these two got home to make the play. And that is how you start an end zone stand. 2nd and goal. Backed up to the 7. Tight look now. Edmonds the lone back. Tua takes from under center. He dumps it down to Edmonds. And he's brought down quickly by the new starting linebacker, Blake Cashman, for another loss. That means it's 3rd down now. Goal to go. Wait, no, we have movement. They throw the flag. Who jumped? And they're going to book Jerry Hughes on the encroachment. And a pivotal call by the officials means Miami will move even closer to the end zone. This place is starting to go crazy. From the 4. 3rd and goal. 8:30 left in this game. They have one more try if they don't get it here. They snap. Tua fires. Touchdown! Touchdown for Tyreek Hill. He finally makes his presence truly felt. And they are an extra point away from tying this game up. They go as simple as possible here, putting one of the most explosive players in this league on a slant, letting his quickness work for him, securing the touchdown grab, and now the all-important kick to come. Sanders for the extra point. His kick is up, and it is good. And the Miami Dolphins, after a 15-play, 72-yard drive, our game officially is tied once more early in the 4th, with both the Texans and the Dolphins locked at 17. Morstead kicks off once more into the wind. It's only going to get to the 10. Watkins will take it. Moves left towards the sideline. Bouncing off the first man and finally being tossed out on his own 38. That is exactly the return they needed. And out comes Mills, who has had a tough day so far with picks. Can he change it up here? Time to find out. 8:21 left in this game. They start with Mills under center. 2 receivers left. Pierce alone on the backfield. Mills takes. He decides to take a shot. Looking for Mechie. One-on-one. Interception! Interception by Xavier Howard. And that risk does not pay off. And Miami gets the ball right back after only one play. Once again, maybe not the worst thought to take a chance, but Mechie is not your man for that. He is not that kind of player. And they are made to pay by one of the best defensive backs in the game today with the beautiful interception. What a play by that man. And now the Miami offense comes back out after tying the game last time out. They now have a chance to take the lead on this drive. Starting on the 16. Tua steps up under center. Edmonds the lone back. To start the drive, they go with a pass call. Quick, interception! Interception by Stingley! Oh my god, he put his team right back in the driver's seat with that. A quick turnover to get that ball right back down at the Miami 13. What a play from the rookie. Definitely not to his best throw, but the rookie did an incredible job to jump that ball, secure it, and get his team the ball back right in the red zone. He continues to step up and show why he was their first round pick, and now the Texan offense returns. They have a very short field to go. A go-ahead score is almost guaranteed from here. They start 13 yards from the end zone. 8:10 left in the game. 2 receivers in. Here's the lone back. They go run. Goes middle. Throws off a man. And sent down after getting up to the 7-yard line. 2nd and 4. And we have movement. What is the call here? And they book Mack with the false start. That backs him up to the 12. 2nd and 9. Mills gets the snap. It's a screen. Mack gets it. Outruns a man. Open on the right. Jukes out route. And he's finally put down at the 3-yard line. That means these Miami fans cannot believe it. The Texans are back to a goal to go for the go-ahead score. 1st and goal. They go 2 receivers left, 1 right. 6:45 left in the game. Mills gets rifles. Interception. Another interception. This time it's the corner, Jones. And that is a 4th interception on the day for Davis Mills. And he may have just given this game away. He was looking for Watkins short, but he should have thrown it behind him and not ahead of him. And Jones took advantage by jumping that ball and getting his team the ball back to prevent the score. And we have a very interesting situation now, though, as the Dolphin offense now comes out. And they do have a chance to end this game on their terms. But that means they're going to have to start on their own 3-yard line. They're back to their own end zone. They need to create some space quick. They start with a handoff to Gaskins, trying to bounce it outside. They bring him down after maybe 1 there. Down on the 4, 2nd and 9. Tua drops back. Pressure coming. And that is a safety. The play made by Eric Murray. And he not only got a sack, but he got 2 points to go ahead. And his team will soon be getting the ball back. As we take another look at this, NFL Next Gen stats are showing that Murray, quick off the snap, took a mere 3.2 seconds to get the safety sack. What a play. Now out comes Houston to take back over. And they're saying Mills' day is over. They're sending in the backup Josh Rosen, the former 10th overall pick, will now take the reins here. He'll be hoping to just avoid the turnovers his predecessor had enough of today. Starting on the 38. They give to Pierce, who was met early and brought down right around the line of scrimmage. They say he lost one. 2nd and 11. This time they give to Mack. He finds contact and he's brought down at the 41. A quick 3rd down now. 8 yards still to go. A large chunk of this clock being run down. From the 41, Rosen takes, drops back, throws right for Watkins, jukes inside, reaching for it, and they say he's short by maybe inches. But what a play. That is a big 3rd down stop for Miami. And Houston has no choice. They have to punt this one away. Johnston out for it. He gets it. Sends it. Ball going. And unlucky, it lands right on the end zone line. Touchback. And Tua and company get one more shot. Down by 2. A field goal gets them the lead here. Starting on the 20. 3:50 left in the game. They add 3 tight ends to the line. Tua steps up under center. They start with a give to Edmonds. Undercut by Green and down at the 26. 2nd and 4. Time ticking away. Tua drops back. Steps right. Throws. Interception. Interception by CJ. Down the sideline. Going. Touchdown. Touchdown for CJ Gardner-Johnson. And that is a pick 6 for their defensive monster. And he may have just ended this game, put it out of reach. To a panic. Trying to make something. Threw it on the run. And CJ made an incredible play to jump that ball. Getting some height to rip it down. And take it all the way back to put up 6. What a play by their defensive superstar that got paid earlier this year. Houston will go for a 2 to try and go up by 10. Pull back in. They give to Pierce. Hits the pile. And they stop him short. No good. That means they must settle for the 8-point lead. And hope their defense can make one more big stop late to secure the win. They are celebrating. They made a lot of big moves to bring that man in. They traded for him in the preseason. Gave him the bag when he wanted the extension. Signed him for 7 years. Johnson will now kick us off. This ball is deep. Going. It will fly at the back of the end zone for a touchback. And this is Miami's last chance. All or nothing. Needing 8 points to tie this up late. How will they respond? Starting on the 25, 3:15 left in the game. Miami still has 3 timeouts to work with. Shotgun look. Tua gives to Edmonds. Dragged down by Green in the first play. Gets up to the 29. 4 yards there. Gets us to a 2nd and 6. Another pass call. Tua slings left. Knocked down by King. A tough incompletion there. A big 3rd down here. A big 3rd down. Pressure is building. 6 yards gets in the first from the 29. 2:41 left in the game. Tua gets patient, sitting in the pocket. Steps left, crossbody throw, and he has Waddle for the first down. A risky throw to keep this drive moving, and that is a big blow to Houston. Anticipation is at an all-time high in this building right now. What a play. Tua pulled coverage off slightly by scrambling through a beautiful crossbody ball. Last play before the 2-minute warning now. Tua, it's a screen for Edmonds. He gets it, and he's brought down by Stingley. As we head into the break, the Texans are leading late 25-17 over the Dolphins. We start our final 2 minutes to go with 2nd and 6 from the 41. Tua alone in the backfield. He gets it. Looking. Quick over the middle. Gesicki going. And he is brought down after getting the first down. They got to go quick now. No huddle. Running back to the line. They snap. Cooks gets and dragged down by Harris very quickly. And they have to keep moving. Running back to the line. Moving quick on the Texan 48. Ball a snap. Tua looking. Pressure coming. And Tua goes down on the sack. They're forced to use their first timeout. That backs them up to the 45. 13 yards to go on 3rd down. 1:23 left. They give to Edmonds. Wait, no, it's a play action. Look, throws off his back foot. Interception. Interception by Pitre. Cutting right towards the sideline. Going. Finally brought down at the Miami 40-yard line. And the rookie Jalen Pitre has just sealed this game. Pressure was coming. Tua knew he had to make a play, but this was a bad ball off his back foot with 3 Texans in the area. Pitre got the easy pick, and now that means after that game-sealing pick, out comes Rosen and the Houston offense to end this game. Talking it over. They are looking at the clock. Houston needs 1 first down to run this clock down entirely. From the 40-yard line, 1:12 left in the game. They give to Pierce. Great blocks. Untouched. Pierce sits himself down after getting it, and Miami calls a timeout, but it is all for nothing. This game is 3 plays away from being all over. Coming out in victory formation. Their first kneel. Last Miami timeout called. That means 2nd and 11. Doesn't really matter at this point, though. Houston back out. Second kneel from Rosen. And with this 3rd and final kneel, the Texans have taken a win here in Week 12, taking down the hometown Miami Dolphins 25-17. And they gave Jerome Baker something to be happy about against his former team. This one was very messy with multiple turnovers on both sides of the ball, but at the end of the day, Houston toughed it out to pick up another win to move their record to 6-4-1, and their playoff hunt is officially alive. Games like these are why we love the NFL, and it shows that truly anything is possible in this league. Coming off of this, our Houston Texans will return home next week to take on another tough test in the Cleveland Browns. We hope you all enjoyed, and we will catch you all then.